Right, so I am doing this in this busted way because I used the Canvas embedded record option, and so like there's not much in the way that I can alter the volume for this. I didn't I didn't like upload a file. Like my computer's next to it, you can see that, and so that's just gonna be pretty much non-existent. You're barely gonna be able to hear that. Honestly redoing this, because I was barely able to hear myself in the current video. So you're gonna get even less honest reaction, unfortunately. But I don't know. I suppose you can comment if you really wanted to send a near mute video. Alright.
I consider
So
Kai to be correct and to have a better argument. The reasoning behind this is while James Champy did put forward a logically sound argument on his view of the evolution of leadership in the Web 2.0 era, Surinder Kahai responded with a more compelling and practical argument for his
yeah, back
transformation.
talking low too.
Champy asserted that the fundamental requirements of leadership, building relationships and personal engagement, remain unchanged by technology. Kahai pointed out that this perspective is limited in scope and it doesn't address how the prevalence of electronic communication affects the very definition of a leader, let alone leadership. Champy mainly draws on a personal experience with a young CEO to explain why he's worried about the world of Web 2.0, distracting leaders and making them more remote, while still acknowledging its positive effects on himself. Kahai refers to a study that summarized four different areas of leadership than what Champy touched on, and then goes on to personally explain how each one was affected and is affected by Web 2.0. He makes the point that in a Web 2.0 world, our norms and expectations about effective leadership are changing, that a leader has to exhibit appropriate behaviors to enable appropriate fundamental processes, and that Web 2.0 can be a double-edged sword for charisma and transformational leadership, that Web 2.0 can hurt or benefit the person utilizing it depending on how they're
Slowing
doing
down
it.
so much to
And
make the
a
time
Web
limit
2.0
that I'm
world offers
messing up
greater
my grammar.
opportunities for organizations to take full advantage of the innovation and leadership capabilities of their workers and external shareholders. He ends with the point that leaders have to change how they achieve their goals, that Web 2.0, it's a tool that must be properly utilized. This falls in line with Cruz's statement that
Oh yeah,
leadership
if you
has
haven't
nothing to
noticed,
do with
you can
seniority,
see the video playing on my
titles,
glasses too,
personal attributes, or
and you can
management,
see me recording
that
myself in my
leadership is a
glasses.
process of social influence, which maximizes the efforts of
Triple
others towards
Jonathan
the achievement of
Inception.
a common goal. It also supports Crackhart's enhancement suggestions for managers utilizing network analysis maps to properly control and utilize informal organizations. Leadership is not a given. It depends on how you work to achieve your goals.
And obviously, that wasn't the first take, so lots of changed transcripts. Really wasn't that much. It was two articles. I don't really think that's 3 minutes worth of debate if you know how to properly convey a concise view of your thoughts and emotions on some particular piece. I feel like that really shouldn't have been that long. But whatever. I've done all this to as much as I care to. That should be good enough.